Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea. I am from Michigan. I'm new to this budgeting journey. I wanted to start a channel to help those who are also trying to start. I'm no professional by any means. I have a slight idea of what I'm doing, but I'm still learning. I'm learning from all the girls on the budgeting channels on YouTube. They have been so friendly and so welcoming. So I hope by their guidance I can help my own financial journey. I am trying to pay off some debt, a lot of debt that I've had since I was 18. I would like to get rid of some credit cards. I've gotten rid of some. I still have a few more. And I just want to gain financial independence. So hopefully you will welcome me into your family and follow me along on my journey, and hopefully we can support each other along the way. So I have a few things together to get me started. I downloaded this sinking funds tracker from Planner YXE on Etsy. I loved it because unlike the other trackers I've seen before, it's very simple, and for now I'm just going to use it for everything. I'm going to use it for my cash envelopes that I'm going to keep in my wallet. Try these. I made them last night. I'm going to use them for my savings challenges. So this year I plan on doing the 100 envelope savings challenge, and I'm going to do Saveopoly. I might incorporate the 26 envelope savings challenge because I am paid bi-monthly, so that's 24 months, but it's almost 26, which is the bi-weekly. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to put those on here too. And then of course I'm going to have all my sinking funds. I have a lot of sinking funds. I started in August with a few sinking funds. I realized that with my cat, I needed to start budgeting for her food. She has prescription food and it is very expensive. And I realized that anytime she was coming up on needing food, I would buy her food and then I myself would go without food. So I realized that wasn't working. So in August, I started a cash envelope just for her. I also started a cash envelope for household goods because the same thing was happening. I would run out of things that I needed for my home, and then I would decide to go without, and it was usually food for some reason. I would just have a pantry week. I would force myself to eat what I had in my home, which wasn't a bad thing, don't get me wrong. I ate the things that often just sit in your pantry for a very long time. So it was good, but it just wasn't working anymore. So I did start some cash envelopes way back when. I've been watching, like I said, YouTube and the girls on the channels here and trying to figure out how I can incorporate this system into my life. So I decided that I'm going to incorporate a lot of sinking funds. I am not going to do a zero-based budgeting system. I was not comfortable with that. I have money going in a lot of different accounts off bat. So I wanted to keep just a small buffer of my paycheck into my checking account just for safekeeping. I don't want it to ever go down very close to zero. So I've been thinking about it, and I decided that I'm going to give myself $300 a week to disperse among my cash envelopes, my savings challenges, and then my sinking funds. So I would like today to do a budget with me, and we can do this together. I expect to fumble a little bit, but that's okay. We're here to learn together. So let's get started. I am going to do a cash stuffing actually on Friday, which is New Year's Eve, and it's technically still 2021, but the money will be used in 2022. So I'm gonna count it as a New Year's cash stuffing. Or if I mentioned before, I get paid bi-monthly, so I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. So anything, how I do it usually is anything that is due between the last day of the month and the 15th gets paid with my last day of the month check, and anything that's due between the 15th and the last day of the month gets paid with my 15th of the month check. So even though I'm getting paid on the 31st, it's New Year's money to me. So I'm going to put January 2022 here. But the sinking fund stuffing date will be on Friday. Okay. So coming from a lot of ladies here on YouTube, they always mention to pay yourself first. It's very important. So I'm going to put the cash envelopes at top. Then I'm going to do my savings challenges, and then I'm going to disperse the rest out through my sinking funds. Like I said, I've given myself, I'm going to try $300 a week. And it's not going to equal exactly $300 per week because of my bi-monthly payment schedule. But it'll be about that. I've budgeted where I can give myself $600 per check, and it's usually around 2 weeks per check. Sometimes it's more, most of the time it's more than 2 weeks, but we'll deal with that when we get there. So with my cash envelopes, like I said, I made these last night. I made them out of cardstock, laminate, and my Cricut. So I gave myself the categories of grocery, gas, eat out, and nails. You'll see that I also have a sinking fund for nails because before I would get my hands and feet done every 2 weeks, but now since I'm trying to budget my money better, I'm decided that I'm just going to start getting my hands done, and then when I have enough money in my sinking fund, then I'll also get my feet done. It was a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, although I'm not very happy about it, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to fill this one now. I'm going to wait until I have money in my sinking fund, so we'll just set that aside. So let's put these on our sheet. So we have, and excuse my writing, I'm not very good. Ever since I started working, I type all day and I don't write anymore, so I kind of forgot how to write. So we have eat out, gas, and grocery. And I mentioned my cat before. Her name is Riley. My channel here is Cats and Cash, and I knew I had to incorporate her because she's a talker. So if you hear her pop in and start talking, that's my life. So I hope you welcome her with me. I have to deal with it almost all the time. So I just wanted to put that little blurb in here. So my leftover is going to be 0 because I'm just starting for all of these. And I decided for eat out, I'm going to start with $20. I work at home right now, but I have to go into the office every Tuesday, and a few of my coworkers also picked the same day to go in. We are mandatory to go in 1 day a week. So a lot of my coworkers picked the same day, and we spend time together and we go out to eat. So it's usually just some fast food or a deli around the corner, but for now I'm gonna do 20. And I think right now it's too high, but I just want to get myself into the groove of being on a budget like this. So I'm going to add 20, the balance is 20, and I'm just going to give myself a $20 bill. Gas, like I said, I work at home, so I hardly go anywhere. Now, full tank probably lasts me like a full month right now. So for gas, I'm just going to give myself 10, and the balance is 10, and that'll just be a $10 bill. And then grocery, I love groceries. I love the grocery store. Everything to do with the groceries, I want to buy them all. I have a huge problem. I don't know what it is about the grocery store, but I just want to grab everything. So this is going to be a huge change for me. I found over the last 4 months when I've been trying to figure out my money situation and try to incorporate this system into my life that a lot of my money goes to the grocery store. I am one person. I have a boyfriend, he comes over and we eat together, and that's fine and all, but mostly I am one person. So the amount of money that I was buying or spending at the grocery store was astronomical, to say the least. So this is gonna be a little hard for me. I am gonna give myself $50. Hopefully this will humble myself into not spending so much money at the grocery store. I have gotten good at emptying out my pantry because of how I was trying to buy my cat food. So we'll see. We'll just see. And this will be a $50 bill. So those are my cash envelopes. I'm going to draw a line through that. Next, we're going to do the savings challenge. I'm going to put this to the side for now. I wanted to show you, I created this tracker. You can find it on my Etsy shop. I have the same name on Etsy as I do on YouTube, Cats and Cash. It is an electronic download. We're going to do a start date. Let's do purple. 12/31/21. And if you've never heard of it, it is, you have 100 envelopes and you can just get 100 envelopes from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't have to be anything special. They have to be numbered 1 through 100. And then the pace that you choose is your own. So you don't want to overstretch yourself. But the typical pace that a lot of people choose is they pick 2 envelopes a week, and that way they are filled, or the challenge is done in nearly a year. I've tried doing it, so here's mine. I'm actually going to start over. I wanted to start fresh with everyone that is starting their financial journey. I know there's a lot of you starting their financial journey on the first of the year, so I'm starting fresh. By the way, these kits are handmade by me. They're wood crates. I made each envelope by hand out of glitter paper and laminate. If you're interested in a kit like this, they are on my Etsy shop. So please check that out, etsy.com, Cats and Cash. So here is one that's partially filled. I filled about 50 envelopes, so here's about half of them. But like I said, we're gonna start over, so I can do this journey with a lot of people who are starting their financial journey in the new year. So what I do is I ask Siri to pick a number 1 through 100. You can randomly choose 2 envelopes if you want to pick. These are in order. So if you wanted to do this, we would have 47 and 79 if you wanted. You can, some people go in order. I did not like that idea at all because the first few weeks of the year will be super easy. Like this week I would fill 1 and 2, that's $3. But the last week of the month or the last week of the year, I would have to put in $199. No, yikes. Some people pick one at the top and one at the bottom. So they're always filling $101 every week. That's cool too. I liked the unknown about asking Siri. I did hear about a website. If you know what the website is, drop it in my comments. I wanted to check it out. It is, there's my cat if you hear her. Anyways, it is a spinner and you can type in all the numbers you want and then you spin it and then you can pick your numbers that way. But like I said, I asked Siri. So let's go ahead and ask Siri for 2 numbers. Pick a number 1 through 100.
It's 54.
So we have 54. We'll do 0, 54, and 54. We'll do a 5 and 4 ones. Let's ask again. Pick a number 1 through 100.
It's 50.
We have 50. So 50. We'll put a 50 in there. And then I'm going to fill these envelopes on TikTok. So you'll see me once I go to the bank and pull this money out after I get paid. I will fill these envelopes on TikTok. So please watch me on there. Again, it's the same name, Cats and Cash, but it has an underscore at the end because I guess someone had Cats and Cash before me. So we'll do that. We'll set this to the side. Now, I'm going to put a line through this. I'm also going to play Save-Opoly on there, so go ahead and follow me. I will follow back. Okay, let's get through my sinking funds. I have a lot. I don't know if I have more than most people or if I am right on track. Let me know. But I feel like I have a lot. And many weeks, these are probably only going to get a couple dollars. But Taylor Budgets, she was one of the first girls I've watched. She always talked about how it was okay if you could only put $1 or $2 at a time in your sinking funds. You're still saving. So I think about that all the time. I made all my envelopes last night and there's a lot in here and I know I need another binder, but until I have the money for the new binder, we're just gonna make this one binder work. I do have a sinking fund for Cricut items, which I'm going to use also for my budgeting Etsy buys. So as soon as I have enough for a new binder, I will get one. But we're going to work with this for now. You'll see some of these envelopes already have money in them. Like I said, in August, I had to immediately start some sinking funds. One being for my cat, Riley, because she was making me poor with her food. So let's get this open. I made all of these. Like I said, you can get them if you want on my Etsy shop. So let's write these in. We have car maintenance. Carport. I bought a condo 4 years ago and I have association dues, but they created a special assessment for the upkeep and the repairs of the carport. So now I have an additional bill on top of my association dues. So I created an envelope for it. It's $100 a year. So this money is going to pay for this upcoming year. And then going forward, I'll be saving for 2023. Cardboard. Nails. So here's the sinking fund, which I have the matching cash envelope for nails. This is where I'm going to save the money for my feet. Personal. Casino. I love me a casino trip. I'm not going to deny it. Even though I'm on a budgeting journey for financial independence, I have to fit this in. There's no doubt about it. Random trips to the casino are not frequent, but they do happen among my family and friends. And so I want to be prepared for when they do happen. So it's in here. Here's my Cricut. This is my Cricut envelope. It will not only go towards Cricut supplies like vinyl and stuff, but it will be what I would use to buy a new binder or buy new sheets on Etsy or anything. Any ink for my printer. It could be anything. Candles. I love candles. I always have one burning in the kitchen. I usually have one burning in the bathroom. This also includes any wax melts I want or any wallflower plugins that I may need. So I have one for candles. Riley. Riley, again, is my cat. She has prescription food. Her cans are almost $60 for a pack of 24, and then her bagged food, her dry food is $80 a bag, both of which last me about a quarter of a year, so 3 months. And then she has special litter because she's a long hair senior cat, so her litter costs about $100, and that'll last me about 2 months for that bag. So she's very expensive. Decor. This is not only gonna be for my house, but like I said, I live in a condo. It is apartment style. So my building has 4 other condos in here. Technically, the hallway and such is supposed to be handled by the association. I want to spruce it up a little bit. It's looking a little dragged. So this will not only be for my home and my new office that I built, but I did find some indoor-outdoor entryway runner rugs. They were really cheap. They're like $15 a piece that I want to get for the hallway out there. So that'll come out of here too. Laundry. I have my own laundry. So like laundry detergent and all that stuff will come out of like the household fund. But I like to take my comforter and I crochet. So all of my crocheted blankets that are on the couch and in my office and wherever, I like to take those to the laundromat at least once a month. So that's what this fund is going to be for the laundromat and coins. Clothes. I have a lot of clothes, but I love clothes. And so I thought it was important that I start a fund for that. Here's my household budget. This is for cleaning supplies and laundry detergent and all household needs. Yarn. I crochet and I love it. I love it. I love it. I will probably show you some things that I made. You can see some things that I made on my TikTok. Let me know what kind of hobbies that you guys like, but this was a necessity. I always need yarn. I'm obsessed with it. Travel fund. At least once a year. Me and my group of friends, we travel to Vegas. So it's necessary that I have a travel fund. I also want to start traveling to other places. Appliances. Not recently. In the middle of the year of 2021, my dishwasher broke, and I've been a trooper. I've been hand washing, but I'm over it. So we're going to start saving for a new dishwasher, and after that, I think I want to start saving and replacing each appliance one by one. My stovetop, half the burners, they all work per se, but I have an electric stove, and the burners will just keep going hot, 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 and they never like stop heating up. So if you don't pay attention, I burn a lot of food. Well, I don't burn a lot of food. I do pay attention, but if like my boyfriend is over and he's not used to it, he may burn some food. So one by one, I want to start replacing my appliances. Sabrina is my sister. She deposits money sometimes into my account, and I pull it out and I save it for her. So this will be funded by her. That's why there's already money in it. Gifts. Sorry, someone just drove by. Gifts. Self-explanatory. Babe is for my boyfriend. So I want to put money in here. So if, you know, things come around like Valentine's Day or Sweetest Day, or I just want to take him out, or his birthday or anything, I want to have money set aside so that I can get him any and everything that he may want or need, or if I want to just do something with him, we had the money set aside for that. And then I have a snowball, because like I said, the goal is to, am I not writing these down? Travel, appliances. I didn't write down Sabrina, that's fine. Snowball. Like I said, the goal is to gain financial independence, pay off some debts. Also, my goal for paying off debts is to finally get a new car. I've had a used car ever since I've been driving. I've been driving now for, I'm 29, so 13 years. I've always had a used car, and not just a used car, like an old car. Like every car has always been at least 10 years older than me. The car that I'm driving now is 2007, so 14 years old. It's a trooper, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I worked so hard and I accomplished so much in life that I want a new car. But I told myself I will not get a new car until I pay off my debt. So hopefully we can get there together. So now what I'm gonna do is see which of these have money in them. I should have did that at first, but we're learning, we're getting in the groove of things. So a lot of these will be zero because I'm just starting, but some of them do have money in them. So car maintenance has 0. Carport has 50. Nails has 0. Personal, 0. Casino, 0. Cricket, 0. Candle, 0. Riley, 15, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Decor, 0. Laundry, 0. Clothes, 0. Household, 20. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yarn, travel, appliances, all 0. We skipped Sabrina. She funds that on her own. I may take that out of there. Gifts, Babe, and Snowball are all 0. Okay. Now, I'm going to mark the envelopes that I determined have to get money in a certain amount no matter what. And that will be Carport. That will be nails. Sorry, I prioritize my health. Mental health should always be a priority. And for me, it's nails. Riley, definitely. No more going hungry because I'm feeding my cat. We have laundry, travel, and appliances. Those have to be stuffed, no matter what, with specific dollar amounts. And what they are the carport. I'm gonna take this out and pay that bill. So it will be zero probably next time. But right now it has to be stuffed with $2 every week, and that'll get me my $100 by the time the next bill is due. Nails will be $30 a week. Riley is $15 a week. Laundry is $5. Travel is $50. And appliances is $20. And then what I'm gonna do, and of course I don't have a calculator yet, but it's fine, is I gave myself $300, so I'm gonna subtract these amounts that I have already written from $300 and then disperse the rest along the other sinking funds. So let's do that. I'm just gonna do it off to the side. I'm sorry that you cannot see what I'm doing. I will have to get a calculator, which will come out of my sinking fund, my Cricut / budgeting supplies sinking fund. So we're gonna do 300 minus 20 minus 10 minus 50. So this is 220, and then we're gonna minus these two, 54 minus 50, which gives us 116, and then we're gonna minus these, and it's gonna cut it really close. Actually, I think I went over. Minus 2, minus 30, minus 15, minus 5, minus 50, minus 20, which is -6. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see. I'm going to take this 54 from the envelope I already previously stuffed last year, because remember, I'm starting over. I did stuff it, so I'm just going to take that over from here. Let's see here. I think 56, 55, should be this one. 54. So I'm gonna move this money into my new savings challenge. And we're gonna put $54 back into this so that I can stuff it and redisperse it. So let's add 54. So we have $48 to disperse among these other funds. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, that's $4 each. So that is what we're going to do. Do that side. The teller is gonna have to give me a lot of ones. And remember, it's just $4 now, but it will grow. $4 each week. There's usually 4 weeks in a month. That means after the end of this month, I'll have $16. And in this category, let's take for instance for yarn, I can make a whole blanket for just $16 a yarn. So that's a good deal to me. So let's add all these up. $4, 52, 30, 4, 4, 4, 4, 30, 4, 5, 4, 24, 4, 50, 20, 4, 4, and 4. Okay. Then, let's see. We need 4, 2, 20 and a 10. Let's do 20 and 2 5s. So I can leave a tip. 4, 4, 4, 4, 15. 1 and 1 5. 4, 1, 4, 4, 4, 50, 20, 4, 4, and 4. Okay. We'll add all these up and that'll be it. So let's change colors here. 4, 8, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26. 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, page 1. I'm going to transfer these over. 26, 3, 2, 2, 3. Excuse me. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, plus 26. 54. Whoa. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 4, 54. $200. If we did this right, this should equal $300. 60, 20, 20, 54. 200, 260, 280, 300, and 354, which is right because remember, I am going to take $54 from the envelope I already stuffed when I started the 100 envelope challenge last year. So that is right. So, I mean, we'll see, you guys, right? I still have some money to move around. I hope that in the future I can stuff a little more, but we have to start from somewhere. So I encourage you to also start from somewhere, and we'll see where this gets us. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoyed this sort of thing. Sorry it was a little long. I will get into the swing of things as time goes on. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.